And I welcome you back to the Dobrinnik channel. And today we are talking about Lake Oroville, as while they're starting to get into the rainy season, and it's time to start talking about California again, as things are starting to really light up here on windy.com. We go the next 12 days, not a whole lot. We go the next 3 days, you can see that there is rain coming to the area. It will be a nice little start to the beginning of the season. 0.72 near Lake Oroville itself, 0.93 up here at Lake Shasta, 1.41 down here by Folsom Reservoir, 0.42. You can see that Southern California, not so much. It goes all the way down to about Bakersfield, 0.9. I have friends down there. Hello. And Fresno over here, 0.3. Las Vegas, not much. Page, not much. So you get the gist. Kanab over here, 0. We go to the next 5 days, and you can see that it starts to light up a little bit more. Now, over at Lake Oroville again, 1.42. So this will be a nice little start to wetting things up to make it moist again. 1.71 at Lake Shasta, down here at South Lake Tahoe, 1.21, and we're getting close to that snowy season as we go to the new snow, and you can see this one's going to be a snowmaker, so this is good news. And you're talking 10.4 inches, and then snow over here in Nevada, that's good news. Snow over here in Colorado as well, that's really good news, and up here in Utah as well. So that we'll take that, and then we go the next 10 days, and it doesn't change much, and that is the European model. But we go to the GFS, and it's totally disagreeing. They're calling for a big time snowstorm up here, almost 20 inches, an early season snowstorm coming to the area. So last year it was at the beginning of October, and here we go, we're already into November in a couple days, so we don't have too much further to go. Like 24 inches, check this out, 25 inches. South Lake Tahoe over here, 7 inches. So I know some people like to ski. Let's see what snow accumulations are so far. We'll check the snow depth, and the snow depth's non-existent in California. There's a little bit here just to the south and west of Bishop. Mammoth Lake's up here, 0.1. You have some snow over here in Utah, just north of Kanab, and Page a little bit. So you have that going on. So you have a decent snowpack in the Rockies already. So check this out. This is new snow, and you already have 9.7. Steamboat Springs, 8 inches. So it's a real good start to the beginning of the season. We go down here to Telluride, and down here you have 7.4. So you see what's going on here. There is some snow in the Rockies. There's snow in Utah. There's no snow in California. There is some snow in Oregon as well. So this will change next week. We will see which model runs out. Now let's go see what the water levels are at Lake Oroville. Here we are at Lake Oroville's water level, and you can see that last year at this time we already had that big bump, and that thing came up from 631 all the way up to 660. Now it's currently at 681, so it's higher than it was last year at this time. So if we can get this big snowstorm come in, this will be good news for the system. Now we'll have to monitor it and see if it does come to pass. It's still quite a long ways out, and see if this comes to fruition and it comes forward. Now they're still draining the lake at a rapid pace at 0.43 feet. That's almost a half a foot every day. So it will continue to drop quickly until they receive this precipitation. We will be watching for that. Let's go up to Lake Shasta and see what's going on there next. Lake Shasta's water level is currently 919.84 feet, and that was taken on Sunday, October 30th, 2022 at 9 a.m. The level is 147.16 feet below full pool of 1,067, and changes since yesterday, 0.20. This thing is higher than it was last year at this time, so that's good, and it's lower than it was in 2020. So we continue to watch that. Let's go down and see what the drought's doing. You can see from the middle of the state all the way to the south, they're in exceptional drought, and all the way around here, they are in extreme drought all the way to the north, and the only place they're in abnormally dry is right here in the northwest corner of California. Down here, they're in moderate drought. So even though it's fairly dry, the whole state's under some sort of a drought, so they definitely need some precipitation as soon as possible. That would be good. And let's roll down to Lake Folsom next and see what's going on down there. Lake Folsom's water level, you can see 385.53 feet. MSL, Sunday, October 30th, 2020 at 9 a.m. The level is 80.47 feet below full pool of 466 feet. Changes since yesterday, 0.32 feet. And you can see this thing has gone lower than it was in 2021 and 2020. And just to think, back in June 18th, this thing was at 455 feet. So this thing's really fallen quite significantly in the past few months, and a lot of that's because they're releasing 0.32 and more every single day, so it will continue to fall rapidly, and that's not a good situation at all. We will watch this going forward. With the precipitation coming, it should start to come up at some point like it did in October last year. So fingers crossed. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're having a good Sunday afternoon. We'll see you on the next one. God bless.